And welcome to WIORA and ICRA, and welcome to FENIT. We're going to have a short briefing. If anyone has any questions, I'll take them in writing and in triplicate. Okay. David is looking after Fleet 2. I'll be looking after. Oh no, sorry. David is looking after round the cans courses. I'll be looking after the windward leeward courses, and Peter will be looking after the white sails. Okay. The committee boats. I am on a white cruiser called Cypher. She's a white motor cruiser. Okay. David's on Vinard, which is a white ketch, and Peter is on a motor cruiser, a Bavarian called Bo Peep. Okay. Know your areas. Be very clear on what areas you're going to each day. They're in the sailing instructions. Okay. The event notice board. Look at it. There may be, and there will be even today, changes to the sailing instructions. It's the board on the right as you're coming in the door of the yacht club. I'll talk to you about the change today in a minute. Okay. When you're racing today, everybody, listen to your VHFs. Okay, we will use the VHFs to give you various instructions, etc. All three of us. Okay. A couple of things we have agreed with regard to starting sequences. Okay, if there are boats over the line at the start, we'll obviously fly an X flag for an individual recall. We will also say on the radio as soon as possible how many boats are over the line. Okay, so if there's 3 boats over, we'll say 3 boats over. 1 minute later, we will give you the numbers of the boats that are still over. In other words, if you go back, you're okay. If you're still over, we will then give the number of that boat. Okay? On a general recall, if there's general recalls, and we're severely and sincerely hoping there won't be, we really want you to behave yourselves, because some of the days we have a lot of races to get in. On general recalls, on the days where we have fewer races, we'll go to a Z flag, which is a 20% penalty, right? For any boat who's over the line within a minute of that start. Okay? On the days where we have lots of races, we'll go straight to black flag. And you know what that one is. Okay? So on the days where we don't have a packed schedule, we'll give you the grace, if you like, of a Z flag for one start. And if there's a general recall on that one, then we're going black. But on the days where we have packed schedules, we reserve the right to go straight into black. Okay? The change that this is particular to the fleets 0 and 1 that are racing with me today. In the sailing instructions, it says that I will be starting your round the cans course in Area B, and I will. But it says that I'll be starting your coastal course in Area A. I won't. I'll stay in Area B to save time. Okay? So I'll start you round the cans in Area B, and I'll start your coastal race in Area B as well. There's an amendment to the sailing instructions to that effect down, or should be on the notice board now. Okay? Our feeling today, guys, is that we're not going to have huge amounts of wind. So the coastal course will probably be a longer around the cans, rather than send you out and have you get stuck out there. We're not sure, but that's probably. If the wind comes up, then we'll send you out to Mucklock or whatever. But if not, we'll just give you a longer round the cans course as a coastal. Okay? David has just 1 or 2 things to say about his course, which is round the cans all week. You know the windward lewards. You know everything I need to talk. Everything that I need to say is actually in the sailing instructions. Okay. Thank you very much.
Alan, thank you. I obviously what Alan has said covers right across the 3 courses and all of those issues. The one thing that I feel very strongly about is that we do have a general recall, is I ask you please not to go sailing on up the track, but to turn around instantly, because if I feel the line is good, I will roll it within a minute. And if you're halfway up the track, I'm not going to wait for you to come back down. So please, if there are general recalls, don't go sailing off, come back. Apart from that, everything else that Alan has said stands for the courses and the sail area that I'm running as well. So.
Okay, Peter? You okay?
I'm okay.
You're okay. And lads, we will do our level best to start races on time. Be out there on time, please. Okay? Thank you all very much indeed. Hope you have a good week's racing.
Yep.